G8032 and access control list virtual box preparation video. In this tutorial we will show how to import a virtual box virtual machine and prepare the environment for the exercises. As you'll see, I am on the Basecamp Group Worldwide Sales Conference SCTOI page. You'll see that I have 3 virtual machines up and prepared. You'll have to download each of these 3. They are configured independently in preparation for this exercise. Because they are 60 to 80 meg downloads, I believe they're 87 meg downloads, I recommend you do this when you have a good decent bandwidth connection. I've already downloaded them here. You'll notice in this folder I have them. So we're going to go to VirtualBox right away, and we're going to go to File, Import Appliance. I have a Choose button. I'm going to click the Choose button. I'll go to my folder, and it'll allow me to only select the ones. I'm only going to import one for the purposes of this exercise. We click Next. You'll notice that it has some information here. It does take 256 megs of RAM. Again, in a prior video, we discussed why we chose only 3. If you have more RAM, you can create larger topologies and more complex topologies. Part of the purpose of this exercise is to demonstrate the power of these virtual appliances for your internal experimentations. Now, as a note, not everything works. However, we have come to discover that most things work, and support for this internally in engineering is starting to pick up speed. So we can go through and see what it loads. As you can see, the network adapters are using that Intel Pro 1000 MT desktop. That's why you need the extensions that we did in the prior preparation. Now, if you've skipped forward to this video and have not imported your latest extensions for your install, please do so or this will fail. So we're going to click Import. It'll go through its import process. Notice the disk is in VMDK, so if you do want to try and load this in Fusion or a virtual or VMware desktop later, you can. And you'll notice it's imported and imported in a powered off state. Next, we'll take a look at the networking environment. As you can see, the networking environment here has the virtual appliance with a host-only adapter of VBox Net 0. And then link 2 is with the link 1. Adapter 3 has a link 4. So what we'll have to do is go in and correct that. So let's take a look at the network settings first. We'll go to Preferences. Let's go to Networks. VirtualBox host only adapter. Let's take a look at it and make sure this is set for the right IP. It is indeed. Your virtual machines are set with 192.168.56.11, 12, and 13 respectively. You'll notice there is a DHCP server enabled. For OS X users, you will have to set this, which I will demonstrate in a separate video specifically for OS X users after an install for host-only adapters. Now let's take a look at the links. So we go into Network. Adapter 2 is link 1. Adapter 3 should be link 3. Now let's go ahead and import the other 2 and take a look and make sure they are correct, since it didn't take that long. Link 1 and link 2. Yes, you are incorrect. And we'll import the third one and make the final correction. As you can see, it's relatively quick on its import, even though most of it's compressed. And link 3 2. And there, we should be correct. So now your network environment is prepared. These host only these internal networks, you'll notice they're named. The naming is variable. You can name it what you will, but it is the name matching that counts. So if we take a look at switch 1 and switch 2, you can see that the links match switch 3 and switch and so forth. The host-only adapter you see on adapter 1, that is your out-of-band management. When the virtual machine comes up, the first adapter in the set is always adapter as the out-of-band management switch. If you have your virtual switches set up like this, then you are prepared for the laboratory exercises.